This is TaskSpoon, the series where I aim to complete the collection log by doing one randomly generated task at a time. After completing the medium tier, I'm ready to attempt some of the longest and hardest challenges yet as I move on to the hard tier. Welcome to Season 3 of TaskSpoon. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 99 of the TaskSpoon series. Man, episode 99, that sounds weird to say. In the last video, we did some DKs where I got an Archer's Ring. We did some Slayer to get a Kraken task where I ended up getting a Kraken Tentacle. We did some Forestry. And I ended by rolling a task to get a Wilderness Boss unique item, which I'm currently not really sure what I want to do. So here I am, hitting the shooting star with some boys from the clan chat, and I'm going to go and do some research on what boss I want to kill, what item I want to try and get, and I'll let you know what I come up with. Because the task just says to get an item from a wilderness boss, it lets me choose sort of which items I want to target and therefore which bosses I want to kill. And so this is just a list of all of the bosses that are in the wilderness. And as you can see, Callisto Vedion and Venenatus are too high level. I am not going to be doing that. No, thank you. If I am going to be killing these type bosses, I'm going to be killing the little babies, being Ardeo, Calvarion, and Spindle, which all three of these are an option. I haven't quite decided yet. But if we continue to scroll down, the Revenant's not really a real boss. That's kind of a special thing that I'm not going to be doing. The Chaos Elemental, though, is very much an option. And then scrolling down even farther, Chaos Fanatic, Crazy Archaeologist, and Scorpia. These three bosses all don't count towards the task because their items are their own separate tasks. These are technically demi-bosses in the wilderness and not actual bosses. And the King Black Dragon is not actually in the wilderness. I don't know why. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So my options really are Ardeo, Calvarion, Spindle, or Chaos Elemental. And I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. So I'm going to keep looking into it, but those are the four options. The main problem I'm having trying to decide what I actually want to do for this task is, one, the Ardeo, Calvarion, and Spindle tiny versions of the big bosses are pretty heavily camped right now still. They're still pretty new to the game, and there's lots of real people, there's lots of bots, and there's lots of PKers. And I've heard just even finding a world to try and kill them are super annoying. And not to mention, most of the drops that they have, for example, the rings, the upgraded pieces for the Revenant weapons, the Voidwaker pieces, I just don't need or want at all right now. The most useful drop I could get by far would be the Dragon Pickaxe, and that can drop from any of them, as well as this little guy down here. Chaos Elemental has Dragon Pickaxe and Dragon Two-Hand as sort of the only two available drops, which means that if I do decide to kill the Chaos Elemental, I'm almost guaranteed, no, I am guaranteed to get one of those two drops to satisfy the task. And then if I get the next Wilderness Boss task, I can keep killing Chaos Elemental and then get the other one. And that way I can sort of guarantee that I do get a Dragon Pick relatively soon. The reason I wouldn't want to kill it is if you look at the rest of the drops, they're terrible. There's no better way to put it. They're awful. It just doesn't have good drops other than the Dragon Pick. And there was a poll recently to vote on whether they should buff the Chaos Elemental drop table, which makes me kind of want to delay it a little bit and then at least get better loot while I'm doing it. But I can't really do that. I need to go do the task. So I guess I'm going to try and kill Chaos Elemental and hope for a Dragon Pick. Because I haven't really done Chaos Elemental, like, ever, I don't really know the best strategies and gear setups and whatnot. Just looking online, pretty much everything recommends either using a Vigorous Chain Mace or Ursine Chain Mace or a crossbow, and I don't have access to either of those. And then the next option, it usually says to use a blowpipe, but I don't have many scales left. I'm kind of trying to conserve as many blowpipe scales as possible. So the next option is either using a different ranged weapon, which I don't really have a good one, maybe a crystal bow, but that kind of sounds like it sucks, or maybe using full Verax. I've seen that's an option, and I do have that. Now, I'll need to make sure I'll get my protect item on if I get attacked, but maybe I'll try that. Okay, this is what I'm going to go with to start. I'm going to be protecting my full Verax, and pretty much everything else is going to be lost if I get killed, but it's all pretty expendable. Most of the stuff I don't really care about. I can either buy it all back, or like a Glory and a Dragon Dagger. I don't really care. So I'm going to try, I think I'm going to try the flinching method at first. I don't know if it's going to be too slow or not. I might just try and kill it normally. Either way, I've talked a lot. I'm just going to get to it. What? That was my second kill! What? Get me out of here! What the hell was that? I don't even know what to say. I don't even believe it. I have 2 kills. It doesn't even count for the task. What the heck? I'm trying to keep my voice down because it's like really late at night and I have company over and they're sleeping in the room next to me, and I don't even know what to say. It doesn't count for the task. I still have to go back there, but it's so cool. Look at him. He's so cute. Funny enough, there actually is a task on the hard tier to get a boss pet. So I did accidentally complete that task, which is great, I guess. But like I said, it doesn't count for the task I'm doing. So I guess I'll get resupplied. Let me go put this guy in the house first. I had to go and upgrade my pet house because it was full with the pet rock and the fishbowl in there. But my Tangleroot's finally gonna have a friend that isn't an inanimate object or a fish. Oh, they're so cute together. Also, I didn't like the look of that pet house, so I decided to upgrade it to a cooler looking one, and now this one can store up to 12 pets, so that should last us for a long time. I will say, in case anyone didn't know, the Chaos Elemental pet is one of the most common pets in terms of drop rate. It is a 1 in 300 from Chaos Elemental, which is significantly lower than a lot of boss pets, and a 1 in 1000 from Chaos Fanatic, which again is also lower than most boss pets. And there's 2 ways to get it, so if you're doing both those things, like, it's a pretty common pet. In fact, I think it's one of the most common pets in the game, if I'm not mistaken, but that doesn't make it any less cool. So I just went and checked, and there is exactly 1 task on the hard tier to get a boss pet. So I have now marked that off as complete. So that's kind of nice. Rolling that would be kind of annoying. I don't know what boss I would have farmed to try and get a boss pet. Maybe Chaos Elemental, maybe Mole, I don't know. But now we don't really have to worry about it. Oh yeah, those combat achievements, by the way, were for 10 kills, having it not unequip any of my items, having not taken any damage, and then the last one is going to be for 25 kills, and then that's all of them. So yeah. I didn't even know Chaos Elemental could drop elite clues. Apparently, 1 in 200 chance without the Elite Combat Diaries or Ring of Wealth Imbued, which I don't have either of. So, slightly more rare than the Dragon 2-hand and slightly less rare than the Dragon Pick, both the items I'm after. But either way, I went and did the Elite Clue, got the casket, so yeah, we're back at it. This is going to be kill number 25, meaning we're going to get the 25 KC achievement, meaning we have officially green logged the combat achievements at Chaos Elemental. So, I honestly don't know if I should stay here. I have the pet, I have all the combat achievements, and the last 2 items I can get from other bosses, so it feels kind of silly to keep going. I'm going to finish this inventory no matter what, but I might end up changing the bosses up. So I think I'm just going to stay at Chaos Elemental. I kind of looked through the other bosses, and it kind of makes sense to go to them, but even just going there for a short period of time, I was just sort of scouting it out, seeing what it was like, and there were literally people on every world, both bots, real people, and PKers, so I think I'm just going to stay at Chaos Elemental for a little bit, and hope for that Dragon Pickaxe. And for now, I need to do some editing, so I'm just going to AFK. And every time my dragon axe spec is ready, I'm just going to go up and try and chop some redwood logs for the 60 seconds that I have the boost. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm up to. And a quick farm run for the lads is going to end up getting me 92 farming. Doesn't actually unlock anything, sadly, but every farming level increases the overall yield of my herb runs, so I will take it. 92, halfway to 99. Well, there's another trip down, no drop yet. Fortunately, though, no PKers either, but there is a bunch of clue steps up here, just sort of by the castle and in the castle, etc. So I always see people, like, running back and forth, and they scare the heck out of me, but other than that, no problems. Yo, let's go! Dragon two-hand. Not exactly the item I wanted, but I'm just happy to be done here. That was on kill number 63, so almost exactly half the drop rate for a dragon two-hand, and a quarter of the drop rate for a dragon pick. So yeah, no complaints there, considering I technically got lucky, and I don't have to kill that boss anymore. The dragon two-hand has some interesting things about it. Specifically, it has a decent crush bonus for lower level players or lower progression players. But as you can see in the inventory, the Sarachnis Cudgel has slightly less crush, but a 3 faster attack speed, which means way more DPS when I'm just hitting something. And if I'm flinching something, then the Verax Flail has more bonuses, and I can use full Verax for the defense thing. So yeah, Dragon two-hand, not really useful. The spec has some niche uses, but again, not really for me, so this one's just going in the bank forever, but still very cool, and we can go and get a new task. Okay, we can complete the task on the spreadsheet, and let's see what we're gonna go do. Grotesque Guardians. Okay. So, Grotesque Guardians, there are 4 uniques that satisfy the task, and they are the Granite Hammer, which is completely useless for me, the Granite Ring, which is completely useless for me, the Granite Gloves, which is completely useless for me, and the Black Tourmaline Core, which is useless until I get Bando's Boots, and then maybe slightly useful some places. But ultimately, they don't really matter, so I don't really care which unique I get. The Granite Gloves and Granite Ring are 1 in 500, the Hammer is 1 in 750, and the Tourmaline Core is 1 in 1000, but you get 2 drops per kill, so it's kind of like half of that in terms of how many kills I'm actually going to have to do. But yeah, the real hard part about this task is I need to get a Gargoyles task, which currently I think I still have 7 kills left on my Kraken task, so I'm going to go and finish those, and then we're just going to go and do some Slayer and hope for Gargoyles. Just like with the Kraken task that I just completed recently, I'm not going to be using all of my points to skip for a Gargoyles task. I just think that's not really worth it at this point. I don't have that many points to begin with. I'm just going to be doing Slayer normally, doing my 10th task at Konar for the bonus points, and hoping for a Gargoyles task. And I'm probably going to make myself do as many boss tasks as I can. So again, maybe Sire, maybe Cerberus, maybe any of those type bosses. But yeah, we're just going to keep going, hope for a Gargoyles task, do some Slayer, it should be great. Okay, I got really lucky with the Krakens on the last Slayer task, so maybe I can continue that luck with some Gargoyles? No, but that's a quick task, I can do that. A nice quick Wyvern task done there, and we can go get a task from Konar. Now, the good thing about getting a Konar task for a Gargoyles task is there is only one spot that Gargoyles exist, which is in the Slayer Tower. So if we get a Gargoyles task from Konar, then we can do the Grotesque Guardians task, although it's not likely, and I'm just here for points. Just, give me a good task, Konar. Drakes, usually I would skip that, but I want the uniques, so okay. I've mentioned this before in previous episodes, but the way that the Mount Karulm unique tasks work is all of the items from worms and from drakes and from Hydra all count towards the same group of tasks. So all of the Dragon Harpoon, Dragon Sword, Dragon Knives, Dragon Throne Axe, Drake's Tooth, Drake's Claw, Hydra, everything, all of those are all bundled into Mount Karulm unique tasks. And any of the items from drakes and worms, you have an increased chance to get them when you're on task. So I'm going to try and force myself to do all of the tasks I get. They're a little slow, they're kind of bad for XP, they're kind of annoying, but I kind of have to do them. So yeah, Drake's task is fine. Well, Drake's task has been completed, 90 extra points there. I got a couple keys, I got a clue, unfortunately no uniques, but it is what it is. And we can move on, going back to Duradel. Alright, Duradel, be nice to me. Rune Dragons. Never killed a Rune Dragon before, okay. Never killed a Rune Dragon before, but according to the wiki, magic is an effective way to kill them if you don't have access to a Dragonbane weapon, which I do not. And with the extra accuracy and damage bonus of being on task, it shouldn't be too bad. Only got to kill 6 of them, so yeah, I'm just gonna do it, I guess. Well, you know what they say, to live is to learn, and today I have both lived and learned that I should not be killing Rune Dragons. Get me out of here. Any gargoyles? Hey, gargoyles, let's go! My task luck has been insane. So, in terms of the Grotesque Guardians setup here, compared to last time, I am significantly stronger. I have a blowpipe, I have an assembler, I have an anguish. In terms of the melee, I have a whip. Actually, I might have had a whip. Dragon boots, etc. So I'm feeling pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna go, and 202 kills, in theory, should be enough to get a drop. I don't actually know how many kills I have so far. 43, okay. I thought I had more than that. Yeah, 202 kills. Let's just do it. As to be expected, with new gear upgrades is going to come new PBs, including a speed trialist achievement. Cool. Yo, granite gloves! I didn't even notice. They're not worth anything. So they're only blue. Oh, that's funny. We're done! That was, honestly, much quicker than I expected or even wanted. That was like 13 kills, so I kind of was hoping to do more. But I guess I still have the task for next time I have any Slayer-related task. I can just finish it here, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but I was kind of enjoying that, and I would like to continue. But either way, I guess we're done. These are going in the bank probably forever, and we can roll a new task. Alright, spreadsheet time, you know the deal. Complete the task, and let's see what we're gonna go do. Medium clues, okay. As far as medium clues go, I only have one casket. I think the most recent clue task that we had was actually a medium clue task, so I haven't really had time to stack up caskets. I do have one clue that I'm going to go and do, along with a hard clue. We'll open those 2 caskets, and then we'll see where we're at. And again, probably going to be going to Eclectic Implings. There isn't really any other way to get them as quickly as those. I know it's kind of boring for me and probably you guys, but it's kind of just what I have to do. So yeah, going to go do these 2 clues, open the caskets, and then we will start stacking them up. Okay, casket acquired, 2 caskets to open. We are currently on 170 open caskets, 50 uniques. Still lots to go. I think I mentioned this last time, but most of the things aren't very useful, so I'm not really hoping for any specific item, just any new unique is good. Or master clues, okay. Master casket acquired, back to the medium clues. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, I've been doing clues for a couple hours now. I got 15 caskets. I am hoping for, like, 3 new uniques, maybe. That might be pushing it a little bit, but that's what would make me happy. So, yeah, just gonna send it. Okay, at least we got 1. Oh my, 14 caskets, 1 new unique. Okay. Honestly, we did get 6 uniques in that casket opening. I just put them in the house. But 6 uniques and only 1 new one when I don't even have half the log completed, that's pretty sad. And a duplicate on the Elegant is also really sad. So, Yeah, not great, but we did get one, so that's something. I guess I'm gonna go get maybe like 13 more, round it out at a clean 200, see if we can finish it then, but after that luck, it's not looking good. Okay, I've got 7 caskets, I want to go get lunch, and I'm impatient, so I'm gonna open them. I guess I'm just hoping for like one new unique here. My expectations have gone way down since the last opening, so yeah, maybe one new unique. Okay, well, we've already got one new unique. That's good. Okay, 2. Well, can't complain. 2 new uniques. Let's go. All right, 6 caskets this time. This will put us at a clean 200 medium clues done. And I am hoping for 1 new unique. Well, that's 1. Can I get 1 more? Okay, oh, that's so funny. Hey, there we go. We're done. The dupe on the climbing boots. Gee, heck yeah, dude. Done the task. The clean 200 clues done. I am a little sad I ruined my perfect boots luck, where I had 1 of all of them, but I guess that's just going to happen over time. But yeah, we're done. Happy to move on, and let's go see what we're going to do next. Okay, complete the medium clue task. And let's find out what we're going to go do. Probably going to have to be the last task of the video, so please be nice to me. 1 unique from Cerberus. Okay. I guess I'm pretty happy with that task. The real problem is, I need a Hellhounds task now. And as we know from earlier in the video, I still have this Gargoyles task that I want to do at Grotesque Guardians. So I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing there, but I got 189 more gargoyles to kill. I'm just going to go back to Grotesque Guardians, see how I'm feeling, maybe get another unique there, and then do the rest at the little gargoyles. I don't really know yet, but yeah, I need to get back to slaying. Cool. Oh, there's the combat achievement. I think that's for getting a certain number of kills without leaving or something. I just keep getting supply drops, so I never have to leave. This is great. This has actually been pretty crazy. I think this was a 12 or 13 kill trip, and I just kept getting supplies drops, so I didn't have to leave. And turns out when you don't have to leave, the XP per hour here is really good. 34k XP an hour at a boss is pretty nice. So yeah, pretty happy with this so far. Oh yeah, and I got some more granite gloves, but I think I deleted the clip or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Yo, 90 attack. Let's go. Ooh, an elite clue. Ooh, an elite clue. Ooh, an elite clue. Ooh, a granite ring! I didn't even notice! Heck yeah! Apparently, granite rings are worth so little, they're not even blue text. And it makes sense, because they're completely useless. But cool! I don't even know why the granite ring exists in the game. It's terrible. It has very minor defensive bonuses, and that's it. In fact, if you compare it to the Ring of Suffering, it's literally over 10 times worse. So yeah, I don't know why this exists. In fact, I'm probably gonna high alch it for 9k unless I can find a reason to have one. Yo! Black Tourmaline Core, that's the rare thing. Heck yeah. I don't have Bando's boots to use it on, but sick. Apparently my Grotesque Guardians luck is actually insane. These are 1 in 250. Well, they're 1 in 500, but you get 2 drops per kill. So they're 1 in 250 for the gloves, 1 in 250 for the ring, 1 in 500 for the core. The only thing I have left is the 1 in 375, because it's 1 in 750 drop, the granite hammer. I don't even know what to say. 139 kills and I'm almost done with Grotesque Guardians? This is great! I think I mentioned this previously, but I've actually been pretty good at doing my farm runs, birdhouse runs, and seaweed runs consistently. And I think I might actually have enough Herblore XP bank to get to 86, which if I can get to 86, I can finally start making super combat potions with a reliable +4 botanical pie boost, which would be super nice. I mean, they're just great to have. And this is your reminder. Go do your farm runs. It's really good. You're welcome. Another granite ring. What the heck? Well, this is going to be a pretty big moment here, actually. I have been doing nothing but Grotesque Guardians and farm runs literally all day. I think I've been playing for 14 hours. And not only do I finish the task on that kill, but I also get 90 Slayer. I don't know how I managed to time that perfectly, but there we go. Grotesque Guardians task done. 90 Slayer acquired. My Grotesque Guardians log is still way too lucky. But yeah, feels good. We can finally go and try and get a Hellhounds task. Alright, Duradel, be nice to me. Okay, well, sure, we can go do some Kraken. Now, unfortunately, I just realized how long this video is already, and usually that wouldn't really be a problem because I would just push this task to the next episode, but next episode is actually episode 100, and I sort of had something special planned for that one, so we're going to do this Kraken task and see what task we get after it, and then I'm going to have to make a decision on whether I want to delay this task till later, probably episode 101, or if I just want to make this a long episode, but I guess I will figure that out in the future. Also, I forgot to mention, but 90 Slayer is actually somewhat important. There is a Dark Bow task in the hard tier, and that means that if I roll that task, I don't have to boost to go and kill Dark Beasts, which would be nice. So, yeah, cool. And here it is. All of my hard work farming is paying off for me. 86 Herblore. We can +4 boost with the Botanical Pie to make super combats. Very nice. Oh, I just got my recorder on. 93 farming as well. Feels good, man. I'm really not sure how I'm going to end this episode yet, but if you're enjoying it, maybe consider hitting the like button. There's already over 50 hours of gameplay in this one episode, and that takes a long time to produce and record and edit, so if you're enjoying it, just go and press the like button. Thanks. I did also briefly want to mention that in a previous video, we did actually complete all of the required Kraken items, which are just the Kraken Tentacle and the full Trident. I would still love the pet, and I would like to get the jar as well, and any extra tridents are just free runes, and if we can eventually manage to get 10 Kraken Tentacles, I could, in theory, upgrade one of my tridents. It just lets it hold more charges, so it's not particularly useful, and 10 Kraken Tentacles is going to take a lot of kills, considering I've done almost 600, and I've only got one. So, I've done over 600, sorry. So, yeah, just gonna be killing Kraken boss still, hopefully for that pet, but, yeah, I just like Kraken. Kraken's super chill. I just get to click once and then go and do some editing, so, good. 251 cave Krakens killed, nothing really interesting happened, and let's go get a Hellhound task. I skipped one task and I got more cave Krakens, so I guess we're going back. So, I've just been working my way through this Kraken task. No cool drops yet, but this is going to be 1,000 Kraken KC. I just thought that was kind of cool. Okay, another Kraken task done. 1,094 KC. Let's go get a new Slayer task. Hopefully not Krakens. How about some demonic dogs? Fire Giants, okay. Fire Giants task has been completed back at Duradel for a Hellhounds task. Abyssal Demons. Realistically, I should do this task at Sire, but I kind of want another whip so I can actually use the Kraken Tentacle on something, so I think I'm just going to go kill some regular Abbey Demons. Sadly, no whip on that task, but we can go and get a new one. Hope for some Hellhounds. I can't do more Kraken. I'm doing more Kraken. Last kill here on this Kraken task. Hopefully I don't die. Perfect. Now let's go get some Hellhounds. No uniques on that task, no tentacle, no trident, no jar, no pet. So yeah, nothing really too interesting on that one. But we're going to get some Hellhounds. Dust Devils. Okay, well, I actually really like that task. Dust Devil task done. Honestly, that's the best task ever. I love Dust Devils. Let's go get a new task. Okay, I mean, I guess, yeah, I want to kill those, but not what I wanted, but I want to whip, so okay, yeah, okay, yeah, Oh, 91 attack. Another Abbey Demons task done with no extra whip, unfortunately. I don't know how many Abbey Demons I've actually killed, I'm about to check, but I feel like I've killed a lot to only get one whip. 1,800, and I've only got one whip. That's so sad. Either way, let's go get a Hellhound task. This is actually going to be number 400 on my task streak, so very important that I get a Konar task. And now I'm going to be very sad if she gives me Hellhounds, but not in the Taverley dungeon. Necreals in the Catacombs, it literally couldn't get any better. Man, Necreal's tasks were already good enough, but you add Brimstone keys to the mix, and I am all about it. Not to mention 100 task streak at Konar, 450 points. That will be very nice. I might actually do a few more skips here to try and get a Hellhound task, unless we... Oh my goodness, I want to do this! I just... Ah! At this rate, by the time I actually get a Hellhound's task, I'm actually going to have the 91 Slayer needed to kill him without boosting. I am almost 69% of the way to 91, so I guess that is a positive throughout all this, but, you know, I would like to get it sooner than that, preferably. Oh, I got the whip, but I wasn't recording. But yay, second whip, finally. Now, although one extra whip is very nice, I can attach my Kraken tentacle to it and not really worry about it when it degrades. It will degrade eventually, so any extra whips are still going to be good. So yeah, I also have a superior. I got another superior here, along with 87 defense. Very nice. Okay, another Abyssal Demon task down. We can go and try and get another task, but I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do this task, which I will explain in a bit, but let's go see what we get. Interesting. 10 Dark Beasts. Well, okay, I guess I can go and do this. Okay, that was like a nice quick 5-minute task, super easy. Now let's go see what we're gonna do. Oh god, I can't not do Necreals, they're too good. But that Necreals task will have to wait as I am going to be going on vacation. So this is the last clip I'm going to record for like 7 days. I plan on sitting myself at the Woodcutting Guild on mobile, and any spare time I have, I'm just going to be cutting trees, trying to get closer to that 90 woodcutting mark. And yeah, I might include a few real life clips here if I remember to take any while I'm on vacation. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a week. And just like that, it is 7 days later. I am back from my vacation. I didn't record too many clips, but I'll put a couple up here of the lake. I don't actually remember what I recorded, but there you go. And in my downtime, I made plenty of woodcutting gains. I got 90 woodcutting and 86 fire making. The fire making purely from the Infernal Axe. And yeah, it was a lovely time, but I'm ready to get back to it. I'm kind of far behind on the videos now, so I need to remember what I was doing. An absolutely fantastic Slayer task as usual. 321 Necreals, 73,000 Slayer XP. I am actually very close to 91 Slayer now, so let's either get a really good Slayer task to get that, or a Hellhound's task. Okay, well, I can do drakes. If you look in the chat box here, I've done a bunch of skips, and there's been, like, nothing even remotely good. So I'm gonna go kill some drakes and hope for a unique. I also just remembered that I actually got one of every clue nest during my AFK woodcutting, unsurprisingly, and I traded them all in for a master clue, and then got one of all of them again. So I have a bunch of clues that I can go and do, so I'm gonna try and do these first. Oh, what? KBD heads? Okay, I needed to kill KBD to open this chest for this elite clue, but KBD heads, cool. Funny enough, KBD heads is actually a task on the hard tier, so cool, we did that, nice. And there we go, all of the clues have been completed. I actually managed to do all of them, including the elite and the master, so that's pretty good. Got those KBD heads, so that's incredible, and we can go kill some drakes. No, that's the one I already have. I got so excited for a sec. Very sad. Okay, Drake's task done. I hate Drakes, but I kind of have to do them until I get all the uniques from it. So, yeah, we got the dupe. That's kind of sad. Let's go get some Hellhounds. Cave Kraken. Oh, alright. I'm gonna get enough experience from this Kraken task to get me to 91 Slayer, so I think I'm going to do this task and then end the episode there. I was really hoping to at least get a chance at the Hellhounds, but, you know, it is what it is, and this is fine too. I like Kraken. I want a pet. Let's go do it. Ooh, Kraken Tentacle. Nice. I don't really need it. Well, yeah, nice. Well, I might not be able to get a Hellhounds task, but at least when I do, I won't need to boost to kill Cerberus anymore. 91 Slayer, we've done it. And I think I'm going to finish this Slayer task and end the video here. And we'll have to save the Hellhound task hunt for a later video, because this video's gone on way too long. Okay, another Kraken Tentacle, cool. Oh, a Trident of the Sea's full, nice. Free runes. Well, this was an extremely successful Kraken task. A couple tentacles, a trident, no pet, no jar, but that's okay. I still like doing Kraken. And let's go get a new task and see what it is, and then we'll end the video there. Gargoyles. Well, that's hard to skip, but we'll deal with that in the next episode. But that's going to have to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I got a little bit sidetracked at the end there. This video ended up having over 120 hours of progress in it. So if you made it this far, I hope I've done enough to earn your like on the video, as that's the best way to help my videos grow with the YouTube algorithm. And maybe check if you're subscribed while you're down there so you don't miss out on the next episode. And maybe consider becoming a channel member. The lowest tier is only $2 a month, and it really helps me out. Next video is going to be episode number 100, and I decided I was going to mix things up a little bit, do something a little bit special. So I guess we'll get back to this in episode 101, where I'll probably go to Turiel skipping or Turiel point boosting to try and get a Hellhounds task. Now that I don't need to boost once I actually get it, there's no real reason for me to continue training Slayer. I just want to get the task as soon as possible. But yeah, next episode, gonna be doing something a little bit special. I'm very excited. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that one. And that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. And a big thank you to all of my channel members, but a special thank you to my Tier 3 Big Spoon channel members, Alchemist BTW, Jack Staumer, Zach Martin, Luxitaire, Tony Adkins, and Dolph. Thank you guys, and thank you everyone on screen here for the support.